So this is the name that Artsabers gave this saber. That wasn't my doing. All right. So starting from the emitter, you'll notice that this thing's a real fingerprint magnet. Now I did try to clean it up a bit, but I failed miserably. As this close-up will show you, there's fingerprints all over the place. So anybody that doesn't like the fingerprint magnets might want to stay away from this hilt. The handle is very, very comfortable. This is a real quality spinner. Has a good weight to it. Very, very balanced. Very comfy in the hands. I love the emitter on this thing. I'm going to call this the bulbous section. The bulbous section's very, you'd think it would be uncomfortable, but it's not. There's a recharge port and switch. And a top view of the handle. And we get to the pommel here. The resonance here is amazing. I mean, there's probably a good 3 inches of space. There's three little slots in the pommel that really allow for the sound to carry. This greeble is a really nice touch. Geometry of the saber, the organic nature of it, it's outstanding. Again, with the bulbous section, switch, recharge port, very, very, very comfortable in the hands. Now we're getting to the my favorite part of the whole saber is the emitter here. So I'm gonna get a close up. It's got like this gear sort of thing happening. It's a very simple design, but quite elegant. Very well executed overall. There's the LEDs and top view of the bottom of the hilt. And I'm going to give you a close-up of the screws that hold the core into place, so you don't have to have screws on the top of the hilt near the switches. It's a very aesthetically minded attribute of the saber. Bulbous section from the bottom. Again, not uncomfortable in the slightest. Every square inch of the saber is comfortable. So this Nihilus has 3 sections. First section is the emitter. And there you have it. And there's the core. And the other section is the pommel. There you go. And that'll give you kind of an idea of the resonance. You have about maybe 2.5 inches of resonance added to the probably about 3/4 of an inch of resonance in here. So this is a good 3 inches from here to the where the sound vents out of these 3 slots right on the pommel there. And then you have this little faux jeweled section here. Now the saber did come with some timing shims, which I've meant to kind of put in here to work on the alignment, but it hasn't really been that much of an issue for me. The fact that this little greebly doesn't necessarily line up with everything in any kind of appreciable way. It doesn't really bother me. I'm not a perfectionist in that regard. Very, very good quality threading. Everything stays perfectly in place. And then you're good to go. Okay, so let's insert our blade. This gives you an idea of the blade depth. So it's only probably about 1.5 inches. So it does move around a little bit in the emitter. We have a set screw here and here. And I like to essentially
power on.
get the blade in there more or less perfect the way I like it. Come on now. There we go. That's good enough. So that's in there. Plenty tight. You can get a little bit of a shimmy every now and again, but it is not that big a deal. Again, this video is not about the soundboard. It is an RGBX version 3. It's more about the hilt and how the hilt performs. I don't have too much room to move in here, but I can give you kind of an idea of what you're dealing with. You knew that was going to happen. So there you have it. The Nihilus. And honestly, LGT killed it with this one, as far as I'm concerned.